Hello, Park City. Isaac here, and I want to chat to you this week a little bit about kids camp that happened last week. We had a ton of Park City families come out and bring your kids out there, and kids camp was better for it. I'm so glad that all the Park City kids were there, and it was fun. It was a great time, and I want to recap a little bit with you guys today. We had 4 messages while we're there, basically. The first one was about how God specifically wants a relationship with kids. We talked about how the disciples were holding back the kids, and Jesus said, let the kids come to me, and that, the kingdom belongs to those with childlike faith. And so we talked about that on the first night and how God wants a relationship with these kids. And then each service after that, we talked about the different ways that we can build our relationship with God. So we did one on worship, where Miss Suzanne came and talked, and Elmer joined her, of course. And then we did one about how to pray, where we talked about Moses and the tent of meeting while they were wandering in the desert. And then the last day we talked about how to read our Bible and talked about Psalms 119, 130, and unfolding it brings and gives understanding, and did paper airplanes and unfolding paper. Yeah, you'll have to ask your kids about it. It was very fun. We also did these tribe games. Was one of the big hits of camp as well, where we paired up all the kids in these different tribes, and they built flags and had team names, and then they compete in different games like Nerf Wars, Capture the Flag. We made aluminum foil boats, and you had to put pennies in them to try to see who's could hold the most pennies. And we did a scavenger hunt and everything. And in the end, the Hive was the name of the team that won. And we celebrated by having a big ice cream party. And everyone got ice cream, of course, but the Hive got to go first. It was a lot of fun. It went really well, especially for our first ever camp. And, our kids grew closer to God. And really we focused on, and we hope we succeeded in kids really making their faith their own. And we hope to see all the Park City families back there again next year. We plan to do it again next year. Hopefully all your kids will want to join us once again. There's a couple other things coming up in Park City that I want to talk to you about. On August 18th, we actually have 2 things happening. We have a family service down here in Salt Lake. Bring the kids down, bring the whole family down. It's going to be an awesome family service, back to school bash kind of family service, at 5 p.m. on the 18th of August. Also that same night, we have a barbecue going on at 5:30. It starts, and it is at Rick and Jude Newton's house. Yep, so if you want to attend either of those are on August 18th. Oh, and we have one more thing happening on August 24th. We're going to have a family game night downstairs after the services that night. If you don't know this about me and Gail, but me and Gail are obsessed with board games. We play board games every night. So we got a bunch. We'll bring them. It'll be fun. We'll have some snacks and games, obviously. It'll be a lot of fun. Hope to see you there. Thanks for chatting this week. See you Saturday.